Sky Sports, looking good in 2006.
So for the last time in 2005, it's live from the Barclays Premiership. Villa against Arsenal. We are interactive. Remember, push the red button on your remote control. Follow the instructions. You'll find that menu page there. Amongst the facilities, player cam. And we're following Milan Baros first up. Match commentators Andy Gray and Rob Hawthorne.
Well, Aston Villa have rediscovered their goal-scoring touch in the last couple of games with 7 goals in 2 matches, and they found a new goal scorer in their ranks too. And what a week it's been for Liam Ridgewell, a new dad on Tuesday, and 2 goals in the draw at Fulham the following day. But today, perhaps he'll have more than his work cut out looking after this man, Thierry Henry, who has scored 10 goals against Villa in his career and is now just 3 short of Cliff Bastin's club record of 150 league goals for Arsenal. And bearing in mind that he's already scored 7 hat-tricks for the club, perhaps it wouldn't be beyond him today. What a way that would be to finish off 2005. So as we prepare to ring out the old and ring in the new, the fallen champions Arsenal, who've had to concede ground to Chelsea, and they've conceded plenty of it in this year's Premiership race, get the match underway with Flamini and Fabregas as their central midfield partnership in the absence of Gilberto. Sol Campbell aiming straight down the middle for Van Persie, who does give them that more direct option.
Yeah, I think it's a blossoming partnership, that, Henry and Van Persie. I certainly think it's got potential.
Here's Fabregas. Now Van Persie. And Milan Baros has just broken too quickly, he's offside.
Yeah, only just. But he'll look to do that, Baros. If Arsenal stay high up the pitch like this, there's not a lot on that, but just Sol Campbell got it right.
5 goals this season for Baros, all of them in Aston Villa wins, although his first goal against Everton here on Boxing Day somewhat dubious with a handball that led to it.
Somewhat.
Here's Toure. Delaney missed the header, and it's Van Persie with Ljungberg having made a move towards the centre. No foul by McCann in the referee's view, and he had a good view of it. And here's Luke Moore. Baros.
Arsenal might have made better use of that, actually. Rather wasted a really good opportunity.
Toure. And towards Milner, who is comfortable on either side. He did well to keep that in.
Yeah, he doesn't have a problem, you're right there. Still think he's better coming from this side.
Maybe slightly happier about the positional change today than Stephen Davis on the other side. Here's Delaney. Now Barry. They are Off by Barosh. Milner had to guide it through for more, but the gap wasn't there between Lauren and Toure. Here's Campbell. Pascal Seagull, who continues his job of filling in that problem role at left back, with Clichy and Cole still absent. Moore with a header on. Luke Moore, who's making his 50th appearance for Aston Villa today, and it's the preferred frontline partnership of David O'Leary with he and Barosh at the moment.
Yeah, he's staying with the young lad. Or is he 19? 50 games, not bad. Gaining experience all the time.
Kleb found himself short of options ahead. Has to look back instead to Seagull.
He did well in the end.
Challenged by Delaney, won it back from Henry. Henry, though, is not one to give up on a course.
That's
back
good.
by McCann.
It's good for McCann. That's exactly what he needs to do in there. Not that, but he needs to get tight, stop Fabregas getting his head up and playing passes.
There's Henry. Ljungberg bustling to try and get in front of Liam Ridgewell.
Did well. No attempt to play the ball, but he has a little look. He tracks Ljungberg's run and just says, OK, goalkeeper will take that. Just eases him out of it.
Ljungberg was coming back from an offside position. Well, Villa have been finding in recent games that if they are to win them, they are going to have to outscore the opposition. Their defence has been shown to be somewhat soft-centred. It's been a really up-and-down season for Ridgewell in particular, even though he hasn't missed a game since the opening day of the season. There's Ridgewell's header.
Yeah, flag was up against Barros. Just got involved, coming back from offside. As soon as he starts to get involved in this, you see him coming back now. And as soon as that ball's headed forward, he goes for it, and the flag's going to go up.
Davis. Barosh. Tries to drive away through for Luke Moore.
That'll be a free kick for me. It's good refereeing. He went for the killer ball. He could have gone wide here, Barros, as he's turned away from Campbell. He's got Milner to play wide left if he wants to go there, but he went for the killer ball. And when it didn't happen, the referee rightly brings this back for a free kick. He was actually very lucky. He never got a card for that. That was late, and it was from behind.
Campbell does escape without further punishment, and Villa have a free kick. Uriah already taking Milner and Barry through the procedure, and it's taken quickly in the end by Milner.
No, Henry just inquiring as to what was going on there. He scored one here, I think, like that, didn't he, Henry? Against Villa,
right.
Took a quick free kick. Trying to do the same.
It was a couple of years ago that Henry got the benefit of such a decision.
Well, it was worth a goal. I just think the thing is, you've got to just hit the target. You've got to work the goalkeeper. Situation like that.
Henry holding his head. He was hurt in a collision with Delaney. It's Davis. And away by Campbell. Barry wins the header. Toure. Kleb. Seagull. And met by Delaney.
Bad football, Arsenal.
Davis. Won back by Seagull. Between them, Campbell and Hughes stopping him from getting through. Fabregas just managed to prod it onto Ljungberg. Lauren Van Persie. Fabregas. Two
was a
went
big
for the
touch.
same ball.
Just as well he got something on it though.
Hughes it was. Arsenal just starting to look menacing.
Just picking one or two passes now, finding their targets.
Here's Barosh. Milner. And back by Van Persie. That was Touré's ball. Now Hleb. Henry. Fabregas running into trouble. Challenged by Delaney. Now Bakker. Ball by Hughes, looking to reach more.
I think Villa are showing a lot of respect to Arsenal early on.
Seagull. Now Hleb. Henry. Ljungberg.
Well, that's Arsenal for you. They look to play that, look to get the little 1-2s going on the edge of the box, a little give and go. Just haven't quite connected so far. To be fair, Villa have defended it all right.
Seagull. Away by Lauren from Milner. Now Van Persie. Touré. Flamini.
It's a bit of a waste that. I have to say Ridgewell had got on Fabregas as well. It was rather a mismatch if they played a decent ball.
Here's Henry. Van Persie had showed for him, but Henry got himself in the way. Now Lauren. Fabregas. Hleb. Ljungberg. Well, Van Persie tried to return it to Lauren, McCann in the way.
It was rather a lunge from back at the end after the whistle had gone. Free kicks for Villa. Challenge on McCann prior to that. It's just a little late. Lauren comes chasing in. And Bakker just has a little snap here. It's late. Luckily Fabregas saw it coming. They're certainly the better side, Arsenal, early on. They're the more confident side. They're using the ball better. But just that final ball that's let them down so far in the last third.
Here's Davis. Now Barosh. Hughes looking to swing one in. Moore reaches for it. Oh, that could have gone anywhere off Lauren.
He's no idea where it is. He's no idea where it is or where it's going. He thinks Toré's going to head this, but he doesn't. He just clears him. And when he doesn't, could have gone anywhere. It might just have flicked off Torre. That's what have made it difficult. Got a bit of luck there.
Well, Torre himself scored an own goal here a few seasons ago, and Lauren was very nearly put in an awkward situation there. Got lucky with his goalkeeper's position. After what was a more promising spell for Villa, Seagon's tackle to take it away from Davis has just given Arsenal some breathing space.
And that's why you keep yourself in the game, because you know you're going to get a chance at some time, particularly playing at home. So it is important that Villa defend well.
This time by Delaney in referee Rennie's view.
I think he's a little unlucky. We're right above this. The ball gets away from Kleb. I think that's a very, very good tackle. And I think the lad's unlucky. Goes and wins the ball. Not a doubt in my mind about that.
Second time Delaney's been unlucky in as many matches, of course, for the penalty that he conceded to Fulham. Where he might have had a bit of the ball. He certainly had a bit of the ball then, but the free kick still given. Delaney himself getting it clear, and McCann, who's got through a lot of useful work in winning it back for Villa, does so again and finds Milner. Now McCann. Lauren going to close Milner down, but Backer's there with the header. It's cleared by Torre.
Well, he missed it, Backer. And that's the first time a midfield player, a central midfield player, has got forward in the box. They've just been a little reluctant to go.
Climbing over Flamini. And Robin van Persie now moves into the focus of player cam. Sky Digital viewers, press the red button on your remote to follow him. It's a giveaway by Lehmann, straight to Davis. Moore, and it got away from him, but Milner's there.
What on earth is the goalkeeper thinking of? What on earth's in his mind here? I mean, you can see that Seagan pulls away from it, he wants it back. And I have no idea. I think he's playing it for Campbell, he must be. But way off target. And again, they don't make the most of it, Aston Villa. Easy save in the end.
It wasn't as if Lehmann was under any great pressure when he got his distribution as badly wrong as he did then.
Oh, he's changed it because he took it from the wrong place. It was a little harsh.
Kleb, now Henry. Away by Bakker. Barosh just managed to poke it around Campbell. He's got Moore and Milner making moves to his left and Bakker bidding to join them. Moore goes for it! Came off Torre in the end.
Yeah, I'm not so sure Moore get anything on it. He gets half a yard in front of him. Again, it's a mistake at the back here. He launches into the tackle and he's not getting there, Campbell. And I think Moore does well. You can see him just dart in front of Torre. I just don't think he got anything on it. I think he misses it.
Milner's corner. Sliced clear by Kleb, and Villa not making the most of the pressure they've started to exert. It's been a reasonably comfortable opening to this game for Arsenal, but Villa starting to ask some questions now. And it's Milner who plays this one in. Ridgewell and Barosh were both in there. Lauren came between them.
Lovely ball, that. Super ball in. Right into the danger area.
Back in by Barosh. Seagon in front of Davis.
And pity. Needless free kick. just when you've got a bit of pressure mounting.
Well, one or two occasions when David O'Leary has had his former side rattled.
I still don't think they look 100% comfortable at the back, Arsenal, and they're under a little bit of pressure. I think Barros has already shown that quick feet trouble Campbell. He's done it 2 or 3 times, turned away from him.
Moore, who tangled with him then.
You take a chance. You gamble taking front men on there.
Toure. Henry. Now Fleb. Lauren. Defended by Milner.
Just gone out. And again, Arsenal just having a problem at the edge of the box and finding a pass, finding an opening.
Flamini. Parker took it away from him and was then fouled. Villa are hoping to extend Eric Backer's loan, which is due to run out in a month's time. Transfer window opens tomorrow. Villa not expected to be particularly active in that market. Arsene Wenger's hinted that he may be looking to add a midfielder if he can get the right person to add to his ranks. Flag up here against Barros.
Goes up late, but just wait to see if Barros collects the ball. I think that's the decision that he makes here. So that ball's played forward. He is offside. If Moore turns and gets it, then probably flag stays down. As soon as Barros becomes active, flags up.
Here's Fabregas. Barry leaving it to his goalkeeper. Moore. Lehmann taking a chance again.
He does invite you in, doesn't he? You know, he's a little casual. It wasn't the easiest of balls probably to deal with, but got to do it a little bit quicker than that.
Barros. Moore. McCann. Hopeful one from Delaney, cleared by Seagull. Backer. How many times has that Barros has been caught offside already?
Well, he just works on the one that gets away, the one that he does get right. It's a good line. Seagan wasn't tempted to drop in. A lot of fullbacks do from the opposite side, cause a problem, but he kept a good line.
Here's Seagull. Backer. Delaney. Barros. Clear by Toure. That was Backer. Now Milner. away from Flamini's challenge. Now Hughes from this side where Villa have asked most of their questions of the Arsenal defence. McCann cleared by Campbell. They put in a couple of searching crosses from this side. What can Hughes make of the throw? He's looking for more.
And take a corner. Fabregas' front screening.
This corner from this side by Milner was something of a disappointment, cleared by the first man, Kleb. So Milner looking for a better delivery this time. Bakker and Ridgewell are both in there. Beyond them both, and Barosh lifts it behind.
Well, I'm not sure that Seagan's saying I've got two here, whether he's marking Delaney, because he ends up with both of them. Delaney runs through the back of him and leaves Barros absolutely spare. I just think if you're a front man, you're a striker, you should do a little better than that. I know it wasn't easy.
Henry. On by Kleb, offside.
Yeah, that must have been close. And that's what he brings in as well, you know, when Henry comes wide. They do have genuine pace still centrally. Oh, that's a big call, that. There's nothing in that at all. Absolutely nothing. I think they got away with that, Villa.
Barosh. Now McCann. Davis. Bakker's headed down.
Well, they just need to give Luke Moore a shout, because he could have just packed away from him. Actually ended up going for the same cross. There's a decent little knockdown from Bakker in the end.
Good header cleared by Barry. This is Bakker. Now Ridgewell.
I know he's got a couple of goals, but that's not a shot, surely.
Delaney, who's also got his rare goal for the season over this Christmas period. The corner routine that they got here against Everton. McCann's boot was high there, caught Fabregas. Now Henry. Kleb. Tried to pull it back for Flamini. Here's Henry.
And again, look at the colour and blue shots stretched across that 18-yard box. And that's what's made it difficult for Arsenal. I think that's what Villa have done well defensively. They've got players back behind the ball. They've got them lined up across the 18-yard box. They're making Arsenal work the ball. And to be fair, they haven't looked like finding a way through just yet, Arsenal. Apart from that one little break when Van Persie got caught offside. Defended all right.
Here's Ridgewell. Davis. Hughes. Milner. Just tried to play Hughes in, but Kleb in the way. Davis. Milner helped it back to McCann. Hold of the shirt of Cesc Fabregas.
There's decent play getting behind Arsenal there, and behind Kleb and Seagan with Davis and Hughes.
Here's Henry. Ljungberg had made a great run into the box.
Well, he goes awkwardly like this. I don't know if it was there to be headed. Could he have just thrown himself at that and headed it? He waits and he waits and he waits, only because he sees Ljungberg coming from a long, long way out and then just drops it in there. I don't know. Guess we'll never know. If they'd thrown himself at that, would he have got there?
He hasn't scored in the Premiership yet this season, Freddie Ljungberg, which is
staggering.
unusual.
That's staggering. You're January tomorrow and he's still waiting on his first Premiership goal. That's part of the problem I think they've had, him and Perez. You're normally talking 20 plus goals a season from them combined. And what have they got? I think Perez has got about 2. Ljungberg's not got any. That's a big, big gap to fill.
His header. Moore again, offside, Barosh.
They'll get one. I've just got a funny feeling he's going to get one. Again, Campbell gets it just right. The line's a good one. 2 centre-backs there. Decision's an easy one in the end, but it's a gamble when you're that high up the pitch. It's a good win.
Well, more New Year's Eve football action for you to come later from the Football League. It's Derby against Reading in the Championship. It's live on Sky Sports 1. Programme starts at 5:10. Half an hour gone. Aston Villa have managed to hold their own and have even asked 1 or 2 awkward questions of a fragile Arsenal backline. Campbell, now Fleb. Away by Barry. Lauren. Fabregas. Henry.
Again, that's been a little cameo of what's happened for Arsenal. Edge of the box so far.
Here's a break, and it's Mark Delaney who's made it. He's aware he's got more to his left, and he ran into Touré, who got it clear.
He didn't really have the ball on, Robert, to be fair. I think he knows he's got to go alone here. And this is really good football from Villa. They just picked him off here. And he just hasn't got the pace to get away from Touré. Don't think the ball was on square. Just sits up with him a little. He'll be thinking, what am I doing here?
And with the sight of Touré coming towards him, perhaps the corner was the best he could have hoped for. The corner has been won. It's Milner who takes it.
No, I'll tell you what, they keep getting Barros round the back absolutely free. They're pointing to him because he's there again. They've got 3v2 at the back post. You watch Milan Barros there, just top of the penalty spot there, completely free.
New subject of player cam is Stephen Davis. What a year it's been for him. 2005. It's the eve today of his 21st birthday. And through the year, he's become an established part of this Villa team, possibly their best player in the season so far.
I think that would be fair, yeah.
He's earned a new contract as a result. It's Gareth Barry.
I think David O'Leary will be really pleased the way his team have defended in particular. I don't think Sorensen's had a save. I can't remember him making a save in what we had, nearly 33 minutes of football, so that's a big plus. And I think they've showed enough at the other end that if they can get the ball to Barros and the Moore and get at Touré and Campbell, they can cause them problems. And certainly from set plays, sorry Rob, certainly from set plays, corners, free kicks from this sort of area, they've got 1 or 2 men free at times.
Delaney, who scored on Boxing Day, Ridgewell, who scored a couple on Wednesday, both in there for this free kick. If Milner can locate either, and plenty of other options too. It's a disappointing kick though. Here's Barry, looking to make the most of the rebound, and he has! A really awkward moment for Lehmann.
I'll tell you what, he ends up making a really good save. I'm sure that ball's moved all over the place. He certainly seemed to be going to his right, ended up diving to his left almost.
And Moore here, looks to shrug off Toure. Was he pulled back?
Was he pulled or kicked? I'm not sure what it was. Certainly looked to be a boot come up.
Davis there, looks for Ridgewell, who's still in there, as is Milan Baros, who's kept it in. But Arsenal at the moment at 6s and 7s. Baros looks to drive a way through. Tries to line it up for McCann, and Hleb's in the way, and now Arsenal could break. Van Persie, Hleb. Delaney goes towards Alexander Hleb, who's got Henry over here. Ljungberg's made the run.
Well, it all happened there, didn't it? The save, the shout for a penalty. Was he impeded? He uses his body really well, but does Toure then hook his foot up there? There he goes, kicks him in the chest, that's why he goes down. I'm not so sure when you look at where the referee is, you could have seen that. But that's the shot that moved all over the place. And I think Lehmann did well in the end to get a good block on it. Best moments in the match for Aston Villa, no doubt about that.
The high point of an encouraging first half for the home team. Baros, though, has given away a free kick here. And Arsenal, having weathered that storm, starting to make moves at the other end. Flamini looks for Freddie Ljungberg. Barry plays it against him, and it's a goal kick.
We can have another look at this one again. This is when Moore uses his body really well here, but look where the referee is, top of the screen. Now he does have a hack at him, Kolo Toure, no doubt about that, but I don't think the referee can see that.
So he's raised the hackles of the Villa crowd, Uriah Rennie, but maybe a reason for him not having made a decision there. The fact that he wasn't clearly sighted.
Well, the game needed that, to be honest. Too few goal-mouth incidents we've had.
Here's Davis. Baros should have been onside then.
Anything straight there, Rob. He put a little bit of angle into the pass. But anything straight, and Baros was through. Oh, this is better. It's taken a while just to liven up, isn't it? That's what they've done well, Villa. With Flamini. You can see his late Toure. And against Fabregas, McCann and Baka got at them, got in their face, made them play the ball quickly.
It's bubbling up nicely now as Barry looks to find Ridgewell. He had Seagon in very close attendance to him. Now Baka, McCann. Campbell. Now Lauren. Seagull. Fabregas. Flamini. Lovely touch to Flamini. Oh, his big moment, and he lost his composure at that vital moment.
Do you know what? I was never convinced. I have to be honest. You can just tell almost when somebody gets into a position how comfortable they look. And he never ever looked as if he was going to score there for me. Waited and waited, maybe waited a little too long. Beautiful little delicate touch. Could have gone across goal maybe to Van Persie, but he's got to take that shot on, and he's got to do better than that.
Toure trying to stir things up for Arsenal and get them moving.
Well, two big challenges there, one on Barros, and I think it was Bakai went into right after that. Certainly noise Toure up. This is the one, he comes in and no nonsense here. He's having that, out you go. And then another one comes up, bit of that as well. Like trying to prove that we can't be bullied, maybe.
It has been a criticism levelled at Arsene Wenger's team that they can be muscled out of games. But Toure trying there to show that they can mix it with the best of them. Toure's taken the free kick while the referee's engaged in talking to Milan Baros, so it'll have to be retaken by the Arsenal defender. Here's Henry. Fabregas's ball to Pascal Seagal. Behind Van Persie and away by Barry. Henry, this is his kick. Now Baros.
I have to say, that was a super ball in from Seagal. And that's just one of the feelings that Arsenal have got. We don't get enough people in there in a situation like that. We don't usually cross many. The fans in front of us are furious. I think he was a bit late, Fabregas. He might have been, but I just think he was making a genuine attempt to block it. I don't think there was anything sinister there in that one. I think he just goes to try and block this.
Ridgewell does go in too heavily on Van Persie for the referee's liking.
Well, he's not making an attempt for it, Robin Van Persie, but look at the boot there. I mean, that's nearly taking his neck off there, isn't it? And I remember Van Persie get sent off in a European game, didn't he, earlier in the season for something similar? Again, I'm not so sure Uriah Rennie saw that. I think he saw a challenge, but I don't think he saw that. I mean, this is high. Oof. I don't think you can argue that's a free kick, can you?
He's almost used him as a stepladder there, hasn't he, Ridgewell? And you're right, Van Persie will look back at that red card he got against FC Thun and wonder what the difference was. Well, Henry looks as though he's going to take a more measured approach today and wait for the whistle. Sorensen, having been caught out by the quick-thinking Frenchman before, has time to get things together now, and it's played by Henry instead to Hleb. He doesn't keep it in, and his captain hung his head in disappointment.
I just think Hleb's not the same wavelength here. He reacts very slowly to that ball, and I still think he could have wrapped his foot around this. Why try and control it? Just stand it up. Plenty of players in there. I don't think the smile impressed his captain in any way, but the shake of the head tells you everything about that smile as he was going back.
More. Flamini out-jumped Eric Bakker. Milner. Seagal misses the header, and it's Baros.
Well, again, Barros just taken by surprise. Always expect the unexpected, particularly in penalty areas. think if he just assumes, if he gambles that he's going to miss this, he can control it and be hitting it. He just reacts a little late. And nothing comes of this, really. It's just...
Here's Milner. Now Moore. Backer. Led the first to it, but a little slow dealing with the situation.
Well, I'm not sure what Cleb had in mind there. He's got his back to play and he's facing his own goal in the penalty area. That's all the time in the world. I just think if Villa can get some of the ball second half up this area and get Arsenal defending, I think they can pick a hole or two in them.
Backer. Lauren intervenes. Now Cleb. To drive away through the middle. Davis backtracking with him. What a tackle by McCann.
Again, that's Arsenal. They've gotten so far, time and time again. And only Flamini's real chance. And they've really got through.
He's offside again.
Just. David O'Leary doesn't think so, but I think he is just. But don't get disappointed. He tries to bend his run now. How good a line is that Arsenal have held there? That's right on the halfway line. You couldn't be less offside if you tried. I'm afraid you were. But don't get disappointed, what I say. And keep running in.
Just the one added minute.
Well, it can't be there. It can't be offside in your own half.
Lauren made aware of that.
What is the goalkeeper doing? Surely he must be screaming for that. I think he was. Certainly gave the impression he was screaming for it.
Backer. His header on. Half-time, no score. It simmered for a while, and then Villa enjoyed an encouraging spell in which Gareth Barry hit a swerving shot that Lehmann had to deal with, and they might have had a penalty when Luke Moore appeared to be fouled by Kolo Touré, although Uriah Rennie was unsighted. Arsenal's best moment came when Matteo Flamini was in from the angle but lost his composure at the vital moment and missed the chance. But it's been encouraging in that first half of the home team as they look to expose Arsenal's frailties at the back. At half-time, though, it's Villa 0, Arsenal 0.
Sluggish start, but it was getting better, and Villa will be happy with the way they finished that half. David Platt is with Jamie and myself here this afternoon. Their thoughts when we come back. No breakthrough yet. It did look a little Christmassy, a little tired for 15-20 minutes or so, but much better as we reached half-time.
New Year football on Sky Sports. Bank Holiday Monday, Blackburn, Portsmouth.
That is outstanding! Gary O'Neill.
Tuesday, Arsenal, Man United. One not to be missed.
And Scholes. Hooray!
And Wednesday, Man City v Tottenham.
Barton! Wonderfully struck volley. Jermaine Defoe. He's done it all himself.
Survival depends on the ability to evolve. Introducing the most advanced Mondeo yet. The new 2005 Mondeo. Evolution is beautiful.
Down town today. Temperatures are going to soar into the hundreds.
Epic refreshment.
Jarhead. We are war. Slang for regulation Marine haircut. The Marine's head by implication, an empty vessel.
Come over to the dark side, Luke.
We are now part of Operation Desert Shield. You will train, and you will be ready.
What are we doing now?
Chrome wheels. Cool rear spoiler. Check out its speed and power.
Radio controlled BMW M3 GTR. High performance nitro engine up to 50 miles per hour. Every week, assemble, style and tune your radio controlled BMW M3 GTR and customize it to the max. Issue 1 model components and DVD all for 50p.
It's magic. What is it? It was like a great dragon tearing by.
Better than the hotel. I shall probably keep the menu as a souvenir.
A pot of tea for two, please. Make absolutely sure that the water is really boiling.
Certainly, madam.
The moment I meet an attractive woman, I have to start pretending I've no desire to make love to her.
What makes you think you have to conceal it?
How do they work in these things, huh?
Will you quit stalling? We're gonna miss the train.
Comfy?
Yes, thanks.
Oh, and just a minute. Oh, beg your pardon. I'm so sorry. You can always tell a honeymoon couple, you know. They're so shy.
Beats flying, doesn't it?
While you're asleep, your cravings don't bother you. That's why we've clinically designed Nicorette patches to be taken off when you go to bed, to give your body a break from nicotine dosing. And then in the morning, you put on a patch to give your willpower a boost. And over time, you'll gradually wean yourself off nicotine. Don't think cigarette, think Nicorette.
There's more live football later today from the Championship when Derby meet the leaders Reading. 5:10, Sky Sports 1. And don't forget this evening, after a full card of Premiership matches, football first, game of the day, followed by match choice. It all starts at 8:25 on Sky Sports 1. So will Villa be happy with the way they finished, Jamie?
Oh, definitely, Richard. Yeah, for 30 minutes, it was very flat. There was no spark in the game. The pitch was slow, very dry. The passing wasn't crisp. And then it started to liven up. They had a penalty claim and a good shot. Arsenal haven't quite got into the game. One chance right near the end, but I think they'll be very, very pleased at Aston Villa.
Ironically, Barry comes inside and with his weaker foot causes Jens Lehmann all sorts of problems.
Yeah,
David.
that's right. I think when he's tucked inside there and he's going onto his right foot, you wouldn't expect Gareth Barry to get that kind of power in a shot. I think the fact that he has hit it with his right foot has put the curve on it. And it gives Lehmann, the actual swerve on the ball gives Lehmann all sorts of problems as he tucks inside. He just swings it, to be honest with you, and that kind of power with his wrong foot's a good effort.
It's a good strike, David. As you say, sometimes when it's uncanny. When you strike the ball with your other foot, you can get that extra bit of movement, and the ball deviates. And it was a good strike. The keeper actually just did his job, just to get the ball away from the area.
But they never really got it clear, and literally moments later, Moore's on his back. Was it a penalty for you?
He used his body ever so well, Richard. If you could see it here, he's strong because Troy's a strong guy, and it's definitely high kicking. The referee's got a terrible angle on it, and I personally have seen him give him. We disagree a little bit in this one, Dave. You're not too sure, are you? But I think it's high. It's certainly high. He was off balance. That's the only thing. Stephen Moore was off.
I mean, I think you have to accept that things like that are going to happen in a box, and I think it would have been extremely harsh to have given the penalty. His eyes on the ball all the way, not on the player. You're right. He's used great strength, but I don't think it's a penalty.
Arsenal haven't hit the target yet. Flamini at least should have done that, surely.
Definitely so. I mean, it's a good little bit of play by Arsenal. I mean, Lebu's had a decent game. You know, it's great feet here. He slips it through. I think it's Fabregas or Van Persie that just gets the touch. If he takes it early, he's got to go across him. I think once he's settled himself, he does have to pick his spot. I think he's gone for the right area of the goal, over Sorensen's left shoulder here. But you've got to hit the target there.
He's almost looking for something to pass it to, Dave. Instead of having a conviction, he never looked happy, score it. No, he didn't look happy at all.
Andy said it in the commentary that as soon as it came to him, he didn't have that conviction of a goal scorer where he thought, this is it, this is a chance, it's in the back of the net.
Well, no breakthrough yet here at Villa Park. They're waiting every bit as much as we are. And it's a ground, remember, where Arsenal generally do very well.
I'm Dr. Temperance Brennan. I'm an anthropologist. Boo.
FBI, Special Agent Celia Booth, Major Crime Investigation DC. Bones identifies bodies for us.
Don't call me Bones.
Bones starts January on Sky One.
There you go, son.
Oh, that's brilliant, Dad. You shouldn't have. No, you really shouldn't have.
Tough, tense, and terrific. Dead guys tell no tales. It kicks like a 44 Magnum.
Get behind me!
Paul Walker, running scared.
MFI's best sale is now on. There's a huge range up to half price, plus an extra 25% off sale prices. At under £1,600, this Valencia kitchen has cushion-closed drawers and Bosch appliances. This new Minori bedroom with smooth sliding doors is under £800. And this Paxos bed and mattress is just £369. The place to buy is MFI.
Lacoste, fragrance for men.
This is the actual size of your nasal passages when you've got a cold.
That bunged up feeling you suddenly get is not caused by snot.
Yuck.
It's actually the blood vessels in your nose swelling up due to infection. That's what gives you that groggy feeling. And the only way to stop it is to find some way to expand your nasal passages and increase the airflow. Giving you room to breathe. Sudafed. Room to breathe.
Hello?
Kate, it's Kyle. Is this a good time?
Yeah, I'm just making some tea.
Ooh, nice. Cup of tea, Earl Grey? I love the Earl Grey. Listen, you are going to love this. I just got you the mother of all contracts.
Really?
I can't really say who it is right now. Spies everywhere, but just trust me, this is exactly who we've been looking for. And they want you. We're back on top, hon. Don't call it a comeback. I'm gonna get the paperwork done, and I will talk to you later, kitten. Bye-bye.
Does she want a case with that?
Virgin Mobile. One contract worth keeping.
Norwich Union Direct. Yeah, it's a hatchback, and I want you to quote me happy. Go on, make me happy.
Take this up to our Michael, would you?
All right, love.
Yes! Yes! I love you! Oh. Fantastic! That's brilliant, thank you.
You all right, Mum?
Just like his granddad.
You could save up to £170 on your car insurance when you call 0800 828 829 or buy online and let us quote you happy.
The EOS 350D. It's playtime. With Canon, you can.
This New Year's Day, the artificial life forms are taking control.
Gotcha.
iRobot, a New Year's Day multi-start event at 7 Sky Movies 1, then every 15 minutes via the red button on Sky Movies 7.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
All that to come in 2006. More immediately, Monday night, West Ham play Chelsea. At 12:30, it's a Prem Plus offering 08705 160 160. It's followed by Blackburn and Portsmouth at 7:30 on Sky Sports 1. Tuesday night, Arsenal play Manchester United, 7 o'clock, Sky Sports 1. Wednesday, it's Manchester City and Spurs, 7 o'clock, Sky Sports 1. And Spurs have just scored today as well. Tanyo has put them in front against Newcastle United. Reading up from the bottom, Chelsea 2 up now against Birmingham, and it's Charlton 1, West Ham 0. All those 1 o'clock kickoffs, of course. Sorry, I was just checking. Villa are back. No sign of Arsenal yet. They look like they want to start the way they finished, David, Villa, which was busy at the end of that first half, wasn't it?
Definitely. I think, David O'Leary, that's what he'd be wanting, for them to come out and, set about Arsenal the way that they did do in the last 20 minutes of the first half. Arsenal have got to pick the game up. They've got to pick the tempo up of their play. It looks a little bit too slow at the moment. They want to score the perfect goal. I think they've just got to increase
the energy. They always do, and more often than not, that is the case. They can, Jamie, but they just... is it tiredness or appetite?
I would say it's appetite as such. I think they just haven't got their passing going. The crispness of Thierry Henry, who's usually involved in everything, he hasn't quite been at his best today. Caleb has been perhaps the best player. When the ball seems to get to him, he's the one player that seems to be able to open them up with a little bit of something different. And they certainly need to raise it a couple of gears.
Don't forget, we are interactive, of course, and we'll be following Thierry Henry on Player Cam. That's for Sky Digital viewers, that facility, at the start of this second half. Commentators Andy Gray and Rob Hawthorne.
Well, it's a galling fact for Arsenal fans that they're trailing behind Tottenham in the Premiership table as things stand. They may be further adrift after this. No immediate evidence of the revival that Arsenal wanted to see, particularly on their travels. It's an amazing fact that in 2005, Arsenal, who are still waiting for the full complement of players to return here as Freddie Ljungberg and Kolo Touré bring up the rear, have lost as many away league matches as they've won. 7 wins, 7 defeats on the road in 2005. And all this after their apparent invincibility of the season before last. Well, Villa made a lot of the running in that first half. A draw or a win would lift them at least temporarily in the table. And they have only lost one of their last 7 Premiership matches. That defeat was here against Manchester United. It's Moore. Now Milan Baros. Flamini came back. It might break for Moore. Well, it was there to be won by he or Lehmann.
Well, both had to go for it. Neither was pulling out. He got clattered in the end, look, Moore. This is a really bright start, right at the beginning of the half. Just onside here as it played through. Lehmann has to commit himself and gets there.
Well, Lehmann is prone to overreact at those sort of clashes, but even he seemed to acknowledge that that was one Moore was perfectly entitled to go for. Barry's throw in towards Bakker. Cleared by Sol Campbell in the end. That was Ridgewell. Campbell away. McCann. Davis helps it across. Campbell didn't look entirely comfortable with it. And already Arsenal looking rattled again at the back, as they were for periods of that first half. Arsene Wenger hasn't seen that early defensive uncertainty. He's only returning now. Toure clears. Will it fall to Barry? Cleared by Sol Campbell.
No, keep them in, that would be the key here now. Push forward, make it difficult for Arsenal to get out.
Bakker.
Ambitious. This is always going to be difficult. It's a poor header from Robin van Persie, just knocking it back towards his own penalty area. And they're taking something special from there.
Ridgewell across ahead of Matteo Flamini, who had Arsenal's best opening of the first half. Freddie Ljungberg, now Van Persie. Fabregas. Henry. Seagon's ball in, cleared by Ridgewell. Now Lauren. Villa massing their ranks again quite well to stop Arsenal from breaking through. Baros. McCann.
That was a decent idea. He spotted Bakker left side. Big gap in behind Lauren. Just couldn't deliver the pass.
So far the pattern following pretty much as it did in the first half. Here's Baros. Trying to get the better of Campbell, just pull back at the England defender. Lauren. Now Ljungberg. Fabregas. Foul by Delaney, and for the first time the referee is reaching for a card.
Yeah, I don't think there's an argument there, is there? Comes in late, never getting here, little 1-2, and he's away. Quite an easy decision for Uriah Rennie.
Delaney's contract at Villa Park is up in the summer, and although Villa have an option to extend it by a further year, they've been waiting for talks on that to see if his recent injury problems clear up. That led to him requesting a transfer. To put Lev out of the game, temporarily at least. It's been relatively quiet from Thierry Henry so far.
I think very quiet. I think both front men, I think Henry and Van Persie, you just keep waiting for something to happen, for one of them to do something, piece of magic, because they're both capable, we know that, in an instant of winning a game. And that's the one thing I'll be worrying David O'Leary. He'll be really pleased that his goalkeepers had nothing to do against Arsenal, which is amazing in itself. You think the attacking players have got but they haven't. They'll be worried about them just putting a move together like they did to get Flamini in, and all the good work could be undone.
Back by Henry. Now Fled. McCann. Now can Moore break? He's behind Seagull. Campbell goes across to try and hold him up. Succeeds in holding him up, but Moore's got it back.
That's what I mean, if you keep running in there, and he got it wrong that time, and he got in behind Seagan quite comfortably.
Backer. Away by Kleb. Now Robin van Persie. Ljungberg. Not too much on for him. Fabregas. Ljungberg caught by Barry.
It was really another Arsenal move that really wasn't coming to anything. He's waiting in the tackle, Freddie, there. Gareth Barry obliged.
Strangely subdued Arsenal performance in the final third so far.
I don't think they've been anywhere near their best.
Van Persie makes something happen from this sort of area. Touré's forward. Campbell, though, stayed back. Van Persie lifts it in. Oh, almost went right the way through.
No, it's a lovely ball.
Moore, and he's put Barros through. Milan Barros up against Lehmann. Oh!
What a chance. You know what gives it away? He looks for help. He looks for help. Why? They get caught, the one time they get it wrong. But why is he looking for help? He stops, has a little look. Why? Surely the one thing in his mind there, he's a striker, he's a goal scorer, is being positive, going in, and doing better than that. I just thought, as soon as he looked square, I thought, what are you doing?
Well, I suppose it's one of the great ironies, isn't it? The criticism that's always been held against him is that he doesn't get his head up. But he looked then, as you say, for help. And maybe betrayed a little bit of a lack of confidence, which is surprising, bearing in mind he scored a couple here in the last home game. Sol Campbell hugely relieved that came to nothing.
Oh, he would be. And that's what I said the first half, Barros, if he keeps going and doesn't get disappointed. I said he'd get through once, and he did, but he didn't make anything like the best of it.
His kick, knocked on by Backer. Now Lauren. Henry. Ljungberg. Good strike! Oh, rattles the bar. Van Persie. And Fabregas has lost out. And McCann only has Barros to hit. And Lehmann's come to claim it.
Oh, what a hit that was from Ljungberg. He really did deserve to open his account this season.
Fabregas launching it for Alexander Kleb. Now Henry. Kleb. Ljungberg. Henry's cross. And Villa have swamped their own penalty area with manpower. Henry rolls it across for Freddie Ljungberg. Can't make anything of this, but my how he almost did a few moments ago.
Now what a hit this is. This is the first real move they put together. The passing was slick in that. He just tucks inside, he knows what he wants to do. He's beaten Sorensen everywhere.
Here's Milner. Goes for the drive himself. Off the deflection. Off the heels of Kolo Touré.
It's been a much better second half. Took a long time to warm up this game. I do think that partly was because Villa had the utmost respect for Arsenal and didn't want to be out the game before they were in it.
A really bright opening 10 minutes to the second half, and from Milner's corner, Baka can't reach it. And it comes to nothing.
Well, we're 0-0, but we really shouldn't be. And this would certainly be worthy in any game. This is a super effort from Freddie Ljungberg, showing how comfortable he is on either side. It's a brilliant strike. Technique very good. This makes the half a yard, and that's his weaker side, would you believe? Fabulous effort.
Kleb, McCann. Moore looks to turn. Driven across by Baka.
Well, he just smashes this across goal, and he's just hoping that somebody can get on the end of it. But again, look, Moore makes something out of nothing here. He keeps the ball in play. Barras has got no chance of getting on it, but certainly worth hitting across goal.
Well, Ridgewell had committed himself. Now Van Persie. Henry to his left, Ljungberg to his right. And it's Stephen Davis who gets back.
Well, he's just as well got a free kick there, because he'd have got an earful from his captain, who he totally ignored, just left. He looked to be going nowhere at the end there. Van Persie. Quite a generous decision, that. But it'll get Henry's interest now.
After the letdown of his attempted combination with Alexander Kleb in the first half, surely this is the moment for Henry to aim for goal. He's caught Sorensen out with his quick thinking before. And Percy, another option. Deep breath. Hold your breath. It's Henry on the ball. Van Persie.
I have to say, that wall looked about 6 yards. I have a little bit of sympathy for him. That's nowhere near 10 yards. Now look at that. Maybe 7 at best. So he didn't have a lot of room to work with.
Moore. Baka hit it against his own teammate, who would have been expecting that.
And he was lucky to come back to him, because that was a ridiculous attempt from where he was, Eric Baka. Get hold of it, he's saying to Perez. He's got the Maker's brand on his backside now, the back of his thigh.
Siegel. Van Persie left it behind for Fabregas. McCann just got enough on it.
And he's done that well today, Gavin McCann. He's got caught him again.
Here's Barros. McCann. Brought play back for the earlier challenge by Fabregas.
Yeah, the boozer for Van Persie, who just was not interested in McCann's handshake and trying to pull him up. Took exception to that. He just waved McCann's attempt to give him a hand up. But it's a game now that looks likely to bring a goal. I have to say, for the first half hour of it, I didn't think so.
Well, Henry disappointed with his free kick, although to be fair to him, the wall wasn't back the required distance.
That's a bit better, that's about 10.
Milner hits it! And it got a nick on its way through, corner.
Well, he's tried to go round the wall, I think, here. Yeah. Might have seen a little gap there. A little unlucky. It would have been interesting had it got past the wall.
McCann. Backer! Well, he was in a good position.
Well, it's Barros first half, it's Bakker second half. Again, they're getting the man over at the back post. When you look at that, it's 2v1 for Seagan. There's no idea who to go with. It's not easy, I'll grant you that. But it's on the volley, it's there to be hit. Not the best.
Change of subject for player cam. We're going to be concentrating now on James Milner. Sky Digital viewers, press the red button on your remote. So grease on the head of Gavin McCann. There's still some blood showing.
I think Campbell's gone off as well, is he? Sol Campbell as well.
There's the pair of them in the clash.
Must have been from the corner, was it? They both go for it. Pretty committed, both of them, aren't they? That's it.
McCann desperate to get back on. He's walked into a position now from where Uriah Rennie can see him. And has been called back on. Campbell still being treated, so Arsenal momentarily down a man. Which is worrying with Villa on the attack. Barros. Held up by Fabregas. The rapid repair job on Sol Campbell has been completed, and a little bit of headwear that's hardly the height of fashion.
Needs must, son, needs must. There's a game to be won.
That's the arm of Milan Barros. And handball from Barros in the box, this time was spotted by the referee.
He's looking to control it. It's quite a comfortable decision in the end.
Oh well, stop the blood and it'll keep him warm. And it hasn't stopped him going up for those 50-50 balls as he did then with Luke Moore. Here's Hleb. Now Van Persie. Robin Van Persie! It was a good strike.
And that's how quick it takes. Been very, very quiet. But a little bit of instant control. Good effort.
And a warning for Aston Villa that Henry and Van Persie may have been quiet so far, but that nagging doubt persists that they may still have a positive impact on this.
And it's taken a while, best part of 64 minutes before they've walked the goalkeeper. And this is what I mean about your concentration levels have to be right up there when you're playing against these two. It's a good effort and a good save.
Here's Barros. Now Aaron Hughes. Davis as well to free himself from Fabregas. Bakker!
Lovely feet from Stephen Davis there. Really, really neat and tidy he is as a player. I don't think he enjoys playing too much wide. I think he likes to be involved, and this is why, because he's like that. He's as good as that. Stands up a lovely little ball in there as well. He's a good player, the lad. I'd just like to have seen him and Milner more involved in the game a little bit. They're the two who certainly, I think, certainly possess enough to trouble Arsenal.
Campbell. Hughes. Arsenal have beaten Aston Villa the last 4 times. These teams have gone head-to-head and beaten in 13 Premiership matches against them now, Arsene Wenger's side. Moore, cleared from him by Pascal Siegel. Hughes' throw, cleared by Fabregas. McCann going for it. Here's Davis.
Pity. Oh, he's disappointed. See that? Had a chance, had good support. Arsenal about to make a change. Bergkamp on. Will it be Van Persie? Probably is. Yeah, it is. He'll be disappointed. And it's not because he's played that many games. This is only his 8th start in the Premiership this year, so he doesn't need the rest. He needs games. He's had a good, what, 3/4 of this one.
And Percy was just back from an enforced layoff anyway. It's Dennis Bergkamp, who scored in the last match, the victory over Portsmouth, back on. And Arsenal hoping he might have the formula to unlock the Villa defence. Moore. Just cleared by Kleb. Back to Milner. And cleared by Campbell. On by Henry. Barosh. McCann. Barry. McCann's ball in, Ridgewell behind Pascal Siegel.
It's not the most convincing of headers, that was it. I think the ball maybe dipped on him just as it arrived there.
Barry looking into the sun as he takes the throw. Ridgewell helps it on, cleared by Campbell, and then by Siegel. Did a better job of that clearance. Bergkamp. Fabregas was looking for Henry, but Delaney had read that.
Anything over the top's a ball for Henry. He got the pace he's got. Fabregas should know that. Halfway line, where does he want it? In front of him.
Bergkamp. Ridgewell. Flag up against Barosh.
That must have been close. That must have been very close. What a foot.
He's been caught offside a few times, hasn't he? Although the margins have been slender. Bergkamp. Now Ljungberg. Fabregas.
Oh, worth it. Never quite caught it the way he would like. Milner and Davis have switched sides. Just wonder if they'll get enough of the ball to him to really test Seagan. James Milner.
Here's Milner. Roche. Tried to shrug off Campbell. And he's won the free kick.
Well, I thought the linesman was flagging. I don't understand the referee there at all. Both players stopped. Linesman flagged. Free kick. Villa. Referee moves play on. Kind of show what advantage that is to Villa now. They've got a throw in instead of a free kick.
Campbell deals with the cross. Delaney. More pressing against Lauren, and that determination serving Villa's cause well and winning a corner.
Well done. Young player, he's keen, enthusiastic. He showed all of that there, and ability to keep that in and make, again, something out of nothing. And it's something like that that might just get you the goal. He's won a corner when probably had no right to, and it might be the corner that provides Villa with an opening.
18 minutes to go. Corner flicks up an Arsenal head, and Seagan unable to prevent it from going for another.
And that was a better corner from Milner. It's been this side he's gone over to now that he's had trouble in delivering the ball in. Too many have been short.
All the corners that have been won in this game have been won by Aston Villa. Delaney's made one of those runs of his which proved profitable against Everton, but it's played short. Davis.
Oh, it's a waste.
McCann. McCann again, now Barosh. Davis. Hughes. Here's Milner. Backer, suggestion of control with the arm by Seagull, who was just behind him, but the assistant was looking straight at it.
Well, they didn't have the front screen there. That's what made Backer's job a little easier. Get control of the ball. And somehow I don't think they'll play this shot.
Henry. Davis. Delaney challenging with Seagull. Booted clear by Lauren. It's Barry. And he's onside Luke Moore. No, flag was up when he actually made his move to the ball.
Yeah, I don't think Davis is who's nearest us down at the bottom here. Right in the but certainly Moore's just. And I think they both go for it. Davis turns back in as well. Now, had he been the only one, flag would have stayed down. That's what they're told to do. Wait, the linesman. That's why it frustrates the fans.
Here's Ljungberg. Now McCann.
Well, I think he's unlucky. I thought McCann overran it. And he was trying to get himself out of jail. He had people breaking on the outside and he overran that ball. And I think Seagan's unlucky there. I think he plays the ball. And then McCann goes over him.
Arsene Wenger using his substitutes to try and get Arsenal to kick on here. Alexander Hleb has gone off. Jose Antonio Reyes, who broke Arsenal's scoring duck against Charlton and then scored again against Portsmouth, is on.
Well, this is the normal Villa substitution at the moment. Young boy learning his trade, gaining experience all the time. 75 minutes and Angel, proven goal scorer, real threat, comes on.
He came on to score against Bolton and he did the same against Everton. Will Angel have the magic touch here in the final quarter of an hour? Delaney's kick, Bakker gets up, Lehmann at the back of the crowd managed to get something on it, and here's Davis. Barry looks for Angel, cleared by Toure. Back in from Davis. Barry. Delaney. Past Fabregas, Davis looking to sweep it through. Campbell away from Milan Baros. Here's Milner.
It's a pity again. Final ball in the last couple of times has not been up to the standard it should be. One with his right, one with his left, overhit both of them. We're not really under any pressure either. But certainly Villa who look more likely. Yes, Bergkamp will be subject to player cam for the last 13-14 minutes. Might be worth watching.
Substitutes in Reyes and Bergkamp that I'm sure David O'Leary would envy, and they've still got the option of Perez as well, and maybe his introduction isn't now that far away. A little shove in the back there of Delaney by Jose Antonio Reyes. Well, as 2005 turns into 2006, plenty more Premiership action to come. Prem Plus, West Ham against Chelsea, Monday from 12:30. And later that same evening of January the 2nd on Sky Sports 1, it's Blackburn Rovers against Portsmouth, Monday from 7:30. And then on Tuesday, we'll be witnessing Arsenal in action again. Always a tasty clash against Manchester United. It's live on Sky Sports 1 Tuesday from 7 o'clock. Freddie Ljungberg has gone off, and Robert Perez may be hoping to play himself into contention for a starting lineup place in that game against Manchester United. Angel. Bergkamp.
Well, it's just not happened for Arsenal today, I have to say. Just couple of occasions they've looked at putting moves together, but they've been way below their best, I think.
Reyes. Bergkamp. Delaney. Now Davis. Barry. Lauren. Bergkamp. Putting up on it to find Jose Antonio Reyes. It's Perez. Reyes! Well, Bergkamp, or rather Henry, was available for the pullback.
Well, he's never going to score side foot, I don't think, from that angle. But the three substitutes, wouldn't that be ironic? They combine here. Bergkamp to Reyes and Perez combine at the edge of the box. It's a tight angle. I say, I'm not so sure you can score side foot that from there. But to be fair to him, there's no use flashing it across the 6-yard box. Never ended there, really.
Angel. Now Bergkamp. Lauren. McCann. Angel. Looking to play in Milan Baros. Toure got to it. Backers attempting to follow up.
Just caught Toure. Unlucky. I think just set, he's saying.
Very much a season of transition, it appears, for Arsenal, although they're going strong in the Champions League. They have to concentrate their efforts on that competition for the real prestige silverware. Here's Henry.
Oh, right kick in the teeth that would have been for Aston Villa. Defended well. And just a long ball like this and a misjudgment in the air by Delaney. It wouldn't have surprised you if it had flashed it in. I know it's his left foot. There to be hit.
Sort of kick in the teeth he's well versed in administering. Milner. Flamini. Here's Angel. Ridgewell.
Oh, he's done well in the end. Colo Toure there.
Backer. Barry. Angel!
What a ball, and what a chance. I think he's just up a fraction early. Super play from Eric Bakker. Really tight to the line, but works the opening very, very well, and he's got such a lovely left foot, Gareth Barry. I think he's just on the way down, you know. It's a beautifully drifted ball in, this is. He's just coming down as he meets it.
Oh, and Pablo Angel scored against Arsenal last season, a goal that was mere consolation. At this stage of this game, a goal might now be good enough to win it, and it's Villa making the running. Milner.
Well, I think Villa have been the better side. I don't think there's a doubt about that.
And Perez in trouble. Angel takes it away from him. He was sharper to the cause. Baros, won back by Toure.
You would think Arsenal are going to have to be better than this when they play Manchester United on Tuesday.
Fabregas. Lauren. Campbell. Touré. Henry.
Rather rushed that, the goalkeeper. Straight in the touch. I think that was the plan.
Here's Barosh. Perez. Well, Barosh had the clearest opportunity for Aston Villa in this second half, and even now must be wondering about what might have been had he taken that chance.
Yeah, that was the moment. He'd have been waiting for it and waiting for it. One-on-one. He's normally good. Just looked across and almost gave the impression of he didn't want to take the chance on, almost, which I can't believe.
Campbell. Bergkamp. Perez. Here's Perez. Oh, Delaney took the ball out of his goalkeeper's hands virtually. Sorensen ready for an easy pickup then.
Well, defenders have to do what they think, but if he's getting a good clean shout, I think you can see there he was. Keepers, he was playing, it was loud, he was close enough. I think he was worried about what was behind him, I really do. I think he knew Henry was there, and he thought he'd better deal with it.
Touré! Oh!
Wow.
How did he miss?
Well, that's the end. He scored the own goal as well, wasn't it? Late on in the game. That's instinctive. But he should do better. He gets that on target, misses the defenders, and Arsenal have got a really undeserved one. But what an opportunity for the lad. Not to be.
Strange game really for Arsene Wenger's team, because they haven't really deserved anything from the game, and yet you look at the Ljungberg chance, you look at the chance that they've had there, and there have been opportunities in this match to win it. Sorensen has made a couple of straightforward saves as well. Here's McCann. Milan Barosh. Always worked his way through. Siegel just got there in the nick of time. Milner unable to keep it in. Pushed by Ridgewell there on Bergkamp. And the free kick is taken quickly. Perez. 2 minutes of stoppage time added on. Lauren. David O'Leary, while wishing for 3 points, gave the impression pre-match he'd be happy enough with 1.
I think he did, but I think when you look back on this game, I think it's a game that they probably will look at and say we should have won that. Certainly a lot of good things in the game for them. I think they've had a pretty good performance from everyone out there. Can't think of anyone who's disappointed for them. Maybe final ball from Milner could have been a little better at times. And that's been picky, I guess.
And while Arsenal have a very meaningful game against Manchester United coming up, Aston Villa also have an important start to the new year in which local pride will be at stake against West Brom. More than just local pride, bearing in mind the struggles of both this season.
Well, get it in there as quick as you can, I would say. Last opportunity.
It's as though Barry's prepared to take the gamble for one last attempt to win it. Throw in towards Baka, Toure clears. Here's Stephen Davis. Dispossessed by Flamini. And Arsenal happy to hold on to what they have now. Can Villa's injury time probing earn them a reward? Forward by Ridgewell. Seagon's clearing header. Milner. He's won a corner. One last chance.
If they get the time.
What a way this would be to end the year. Villa's last opportunity to score in 2005. Ridgewell's forward for it. They're not going to get the chance now. There's the final whistle. Aston Villa and Arsenal share the points. For Arsene Wenger, the Gunners' all failings return to haunt them. They were misfiring Gunners at the start of the month, and they end the year as well without a goal, and perhaps lucky to take a point away from this game. Villa had the better of the play and the chances, and Milan Baros could have won it for Aston Villa with a one-on-one in the second half that he blazed high and wide. But Kolo Toure, just a couple of minutes from the end, had an opportunity to win it for Arsenal, only to stab it wide. Freddie Ljungberg, though, had the best moment of the match with the effort that rattled the crossbar. But these teams end the year with a goalless draw. Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 0.
Full card of Premiership fixtures to come, of course. There are 3 games taking place now, about 15 minutes from completion. Charlton, Chelsea and Spurs all leading by 2-0. But this one finished means that Villa are up 1 place as of now into 12th. And no change for Arsenal, who at the moment have caught up with the rest, but by the end of the day we'll have a game in hand again on all of those ahead of them. Liverpool, of course. Coming up today, Derby play Reading, 5:10, Sky Sports 1, and there's football first at 8:25 this evening. Game of the day will be followed by the supercuts of the rest of today's Premiership action. A first chance to see it all, 8:25, Sky Sports 1. And now, on Sky Sports 2, it's Rugby Union London Irish against Wasps. David Platt's been with Jamie Redknapp and myself all afternoon. We'll get his thoughts when we come back. We'll also, of course, name the man of the match. In truth, disappointing. But it's a point that Villa said they would have settled for at the start of the day. They've got it. Not what Arsenal wanted, though. All the reaction comes next.
Prem Plus in association with Bet365.
Absolutely brilliant!
Bank Holiday Monday at 12:30.
Oh, what a goal that is!
West Ham against Chelsea. Who can start the new year in style?
How about that? Unstoppable!
You can order this game for £7 or buy a Prem Plus special offer season ticket for just £30. See channel 437 or call 08705 160 160.
You can buy any Friends DVD box set or Joey's Season 1 on DVD at amazingly low prices.
Nice.
Out now.
The planet is in a delicate balance. For every clever thing that happens, something really dumb happens elsewhere. At 8:04, a man receives his Mint card. He gets 0% interest on balance transfers and on purchases until November 2006. This is really clever. And at exactly the same time... Oh, the clever dumb balance is restored. Oh, clever Mint.
Do you believe in karma? Earl does.
Do good things and good things happen to you. Do bad things and it'll come back to haunt you. Talking about karma, I made a list of everything bad I've ever done. I need to be a better person. That karma stuff is gonna kill me unless I make up for everything on that list.
My name is Earl. Brand new comedy coming soon to Channel 4.
I'm looking for an entertainment PC.
You won't go wrong with this one. Packard Bell iMedia 1538 for an incredible £599. That's a £200 saving. It's our lowest ever priced PC with Media Center software, an Intel Pentium 4 processor, built-in TV tuner so you can record and pause live TV, a DVD rewriter,
and a flat panel monitor
included in the price.
Sold.
Online or in store, you've got the best of both worlds.
PC World.
Lacoste, fragrance for men.
If you've got heartburn, Gaviscon Cool brings you ultra-cool heartburn relief you can actually feel working.
No one really knows what's going to happen in the future, and I don't like surprises. That's why I do like inflation-beating savings. They're guaranteed to grow ahead of inflation whatever happens. They're tax-free, no risk, and I believe in them. That's why my fee for this ad is going to Great Ormond Street.
To invest in inflation-beating savings, visit nsandi.com.
Straps ain't gonna hold the weight. You'll have to get a chain on it and get a
couple of chairs. We'll be over this in no time.
Okay, we'll have to drag it up with the drops in. Maybe we can get some rope down here with some straps around it.
Stand on both sides and I'll jump over the top.
No, it's a waste of time. Just get him to bring
Judgment is just one of the qualities you need for a career as an army officer.
Nah, this doesn't look good. We're leaving it.
Come on, it'll be easy. 2 minutes, Mum.
It's not worth it. Come on, back in the trucks.
Let's go then!
Explore your potential at officerqualities.mod.uk.
82 on Tuesday, 30 years in the chair here. They say there's a takeover bid on at Aston Villa. He might surprise us yet. Let's hear from the man of the match alongside Milan Baros with Jeff Shreves.
Mark, Milan, did either side do enough to deserve to win that?
I thought it was a good game, limited chances, but I think overall, both teams will probably be happy with the point.
How big a scare did you have at the end when that ball fell to Kolo Toure?
Yeah, we spoke about concentration and, it only takes one chance and they're likely to, get the goal. But, fortunately for us, we worked hard enough and deserved that a little bit of luck at the end.
Milan, there were a few chances. You had one really good one. What happened?
Oh, I get a ball from the look and I was waiting for him and I couldn't see him, so I just decided to shot and I didn't hit the target, so that was the bad point.
I mean, hindsight is a wonderful thing, but now, do you regret looking back?
Yeah, I think all the team have worked hard today and we deserve maybe more than draw, but draw is, I think, fair result and maybe next time.
This holiday period, it is intense. What do you think of what you've done so far? 5 points.
We talked about starting it on a positive note and we played Everton at home and
And I think we've just snowballed from there really, and our performances in the last 3 games have been, what we were looking for at the start of the season. But it's come in, and I think everybody today saw that if we put the hard work in, and we've got the players to trouble any team.
How much are you looking forward to going to West Brom?
Yeah, it's my first derby in Villa shirt, so looking forward for that game. Yeah.
OK, you two were in here for the Man of the Match award against Everton, I think I'm right in saying. This time it's the other way around. Mark, you're the Man of the Match. Can you do the honours?
Cheers, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, thank you.
That's worth winning today and celebrating New Year's Eve with, isn't it? I just wonder how concerned they actually were as that ball dropped to Kolo Toure in that Aston Villa defence. 89 minutes played, worked really hard all day, and then this.
And then this, Richard. Yeah, this was a great opportunity. Sol Campbell gets up really well. And Kolo Toure, for some reason, he decides to take it with his right foot. If he sweeps that away with his left foot, that's a goal. But it's a very difficult, because he's all right foot himself. Here, it's on. There, left foot, sweep it into the net. And he decides to make it more difficult by taking his right foot at it.
You'd be wheeling away celebrating, hit that left footed, wouldn't you?
Well, you would do, yeah. I mean, but he's a defender. That's why he plays in defence. If it falls to somebody like Henry, I think, or Bergkamp, it's in the back of the net.
What did you make of Villa today?
I thought they worked very, very hard. I think they were playing against what I would say certainly a poor Arsenal performance. They got in a couple of times. They had opportunities. They didn't really get to grips, but neither did Arsenal during the game. I think they're fortunate to have played Arsenal in a little bit of a slump. I think yes, they've won the last 3 games, but to me, they didn't have enough power, enough pace about the game or tempo today.
Well, Villa have certainly stopped losing matches. It's just the 1 defeat in 7 now. That's the first thing to address, isn't it?
Definitely. I think you're down there. A point at home. I think David O'Leary was talking about it before the game. He'd be delighted with a point. I'm not too sure after the game, after the 90 minutes played, that he will be happy. Because I think if anybody deserved to win it, I think it was them. But it's not a bad run of form. Too many draws, not enough points, but they have altered that slide.
Let's see if he's happy. Here he is, David O'Leary with Jeff Shreves.
David, honours even, was that about right?
Yeah, I think it was right. I think we both had chances. Probably we'd expected the strikers to do better with the couple of chances we had. But yeah, I thought it was a well-fought game. I mean, I've got to praise my players. Jeff, we're delighted with the point. I suppose their agenda is different. They come and they want to get 3. But, against that opposition, delighted. I've got to praise our players, the effort and the fitness. And within that, we've got a great sports scientist that I brought with me here for a couple of years, and Steve McGregor. And I think the way he's worked on the players over this ridiculous period of games, I think it's kicked in great for us. And, good tribute to him and, as I say, with the players, because they're the ones who've got to go out and do it. And very tired in there, and we've another game on Monday. So we'll get through that. But, as I say, I'm absolutely delighted for them, because they're doing well for them.
Of course, it's New Year's Eve. What are you hoping for next year?
Next year? I'm hoping for a win straight away. It'd be nice, but I hope that we do well and we push up the league, and we do well at Aston Villa. And I'd like to wish everybody a Happy New Year. Skype as well, because I think really not kissing your ear and anything. I think he's do a great job covering the football, and he's very fair to everybody. And Happy New Year, and long may you continue with you.
Very nice of you. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Now shut up and get on with it.
Milan Baros will also look back on an opportunity later today and think, should have scored, surely to goodness. I mean, if we give an excuse to Toure because he's a defender, this is a forward doing what he does best.
Sol Campbell would be very pleased. He's onside by a mile. He picks it up and he's through, Richard. He's got such an opportunity. For some reason, he decides to look sideways. This is a guy that's got five goals in 6 games in the Euro 2004, the leading scorer. There, go, you're in. But look, there, he looks to his left. I just cannot think for the life of me why. It was such a great opportunity. I mean, I know David Platt was a goal scorer. He would have been looking sideways there.
The thing is here, Lehmann gets set. You can see him set there. Now, Baros actually, as soon as he gets it, goes right down his throat at pace. It doesn't give Lehmann time to get set, and then he can pick his spot. You can just toe poke it past him. But he's got in, and like he says on his interview there, he's actually looking for Luke Moore. Now, to me, as a goal scorer, I think you just bear down on goal and you just commit the keeper and you put it in.
Would you have been looking for someone running square there?
Even if there'd have been somebody there, Richard, I wouldn't have passed it to him, in that position. I think a goal scorer just goes in, he doesn't even see anything, because it's a great chance. It's not as if he's in a really wide spot. He can really go down his throat.
Ironically, Flamini had one exactly the same, didn't he, in the first half, in virtually the same situation.
This is a nice piece of play. This is probably the best piece of play all game from Arsenal. Kleb picks it up, plays a nice ball into Fabregas, links up well with his midfield partner Flamini. Very similar, has a little look across, no conviction again. You just didn't feel that he was going to score on that occasion. He has a little look.
He has to take it there. If he takes it early, I think, before the keeper gets set, then he hits the target, it's a goal. Once he's settled himself, the keeper's in charge of the situation, then you've still got to hit the target, but the keeper, once he's set, has got every chance of making the save.
As you've discovered, it is a lot easier up here, isn't it?
Oh, much easier. I've missed a few of them, don't worry about that.
and I mean, we're making Arsenal look perhaps a little better than they were across the 90 minutes because they've had opportunities to win it.
Yep.
This one from Freddie here.
Wonderful opportunity. Freddie was very, very quiet today, and this was perhaps the only time he come to life in the game. Fantastic strike. We was right behind it, Richard. At this stage, it looks like it's going to nestle into the top corner. Very unlucky. A lovely strike, David, wasn't it?
We were right behind it, and it looked a goal all ways. This is the angle that we had, and he's hit it. I mean, that's in all the way. Sorensen's getting nowhere near it.
Oof.